exciting Madden 19 news. Now there's a couple things that have not been posted, but I figured I'd be bringing you guys this anyway. So we're gonna just jump straight into the release date. The release date for Madden 19, if you buy just the standard edition, is August 10th. Now if you get the Hall of Fame edition, that was equal to the GOAT edition of Madden 18. You get 3 days early, pretty much like always, nothing new there. Okay, now we're gonna I just want to get straight into it. You got player upgrades. Now bear with me, there's a lot. I'm not going to cover it all. Pause the video where you want to read. Link also will be down below in the description. So we're just starting first paragraph. Usually the first paragraph, the last paragraph, most important anyways. So the design that drove the most amount of feedback in Madden 18 was unquestionably power-up players. Now a lot of people this year, especially like YouTubers, were doing, or I guess bigger YouTubers, were doing power-up teams. Now power-up teams, they're expensive. They cost a crap ton of coins. Right here it says a lot of you have the most powerful version of the player, but it came with some limitations that we cannot handle without additional development. We definitely heard and understood the feedback and invested in building support for power players with player upgrades in Madden 19. So they're going to just go ahead and knock it down right here. First of all, it took a lot of exploring through sets and knowing exactly what you need to do, blah, blah, blah. At this part you can just sort of read right here. You need to know how to navigate through the sets. Yada yada. Our first goal for 19 was to streamline this process, and it started with building a new currency type, training. So this is something that is brand new to Madden. Training is one thing that you'll need to power up players in Madden 19. The primary way you'll earn training is by quick selling items that you don't need. Now, I guess it looks like we're gonna get onto it in a little bit later. I would assume those guys have been hanging around like tips. That might be a quick sell item. I'm sure there's a few other things as well. Now we can move into the next layer of accessibility with upgrading players, removing the need to go to sets. Hallelujah. Looks like this is a little bit of an in-game picture right here. You can see Le'Veon Bell. I'm actually pretty sad. 47 catching. He's definitely got better hands than that. So would it be easier if you could just upgrade players from the item itself instead of getting lost in one of the hundreds of set paths? Yeah, it'd make it a lot easier. Yep, we agree. Hallelujah, EA. Hopefully they're finally starting to listen to us as the players. Now when you click on a player, the first thing you will see on the back is an option to upgrade. So we're going to go right here. So normally in the card, what you do, you can see their stats, you can see a whole bunch of stuff. This is what it's going to be looking like so far. This seemed like a tier 2, you got tier 3. I don't know how many tiers it's going to go up to. It's probably going to be pretty similar to power-ups, where you can power it up all the way to 99, depending on the card itself and how well the player performs throughout the year. At least that's how it worked this year. So if that player has an upgrade option, so right there, if it does, you will be launched in the new player upgrades UI. So it's probably safe to assume not every single player is going to have an upgrade. For those that are like, man, we get upgraded every card, I'm going to take it as you can't, because it says if. That's a keyword right there. As you can see in the image above, you will now have full access and visibility into all upgrade options that the player has. Also note that some tiers require training while others require a specific item. Navigating through the different tiers will also show you what players' new ratings will have at every step of the way. That is actually, I really love that, because then you really know if it's worth investing in for training points as well as the other items. Power-ups this year, they weren't too good, because you had to get on Madden.com to see the power-up, blah blah blah. It was a pain. So that's another good upgrade they're gonna make with it. So we've touched on how we made this design more accessible, but the player upgrade features needed to do way more than that. I said we listened to the community, understood the frustrations. We'll see about that. So let's start adjusting those. First, we should rip the band-aid off and say up front that once you upgrade an item, it still becomes, that sucks. It still becomes non-auctionable and non-tradable, okay? The big difference in Madden 19 that you'll be able to downgrade. Okay, this is good. And go backwards on players that you want to get out of. By doing so, you will be refunded a portion of what you invested in the player. Let's dive an example of the numbers. So right here, they're going to give you an example. Aaron Rodgers' base elite is an 80 overall, tier 1, 82, tier 2, 84, tier 3, 87. So right here, training, remember training points. And they say you have to quick sell items as well as collect a few things and do some other stuff with it. In this example, you have acquired the base version of Aaron Rodgers' power up. So this item is auctionable. So just make sure you guys understand. When I talk about this item, it's referring to that base power up, the 80 overall. It's nothing like, not the tier 1, 2, tier 2, 3, etc. Those aren't auctionable, it's just the base one. Like any base elite, they're auctionable. Until up to the point where you invest 100 training into him and reach tier 1. From there, putting 200 training more into him to reach tier 2, etc. And finally, after acquiring his 86 overall core elite, which honestly that's not going to last very long, you place that into the power up as well. If you want to go backwards and stop investing in your Aaron Rodgers for whatever reason, you choose to downgrade. So I'm assuming if you reach tier 3, you have to go backwards. You have to go to tier 2, then you have to downgrade again, tier 1, then you have to downgrade again. I don't know if you could downgrade all the way to base. So we are still determining what that percent will be. So this is talking about going from tier 2 to tier 1 to give you a percentage. Oh, okay. It'll give you a percent of the 200 training points. So this isn't coins, this is training points. Again, this year it was different. You had to spend coins to get players, to get tokens, to upgrade the players. It was a mess. I don't like how they did it. We are still determining what that percent is, we don't know. But we'll let you know as soon as we have settled on that number. And finally, going from tier 1 to base will make the base item auctionable again, so it's all about it, right? Yes. I hope they set the percentage higher, not lower, just to get something out of it. But wait, there's more. How many times does this brand new player come out and he looks absolutely sick, except his chemistry doesn't match what you personally value? I hate when that happens. Like, I can't tell you how many times I pulled cards like, oh, hey, he doesn't match my chemistry, that sucks. Yeah, come on, EA, right? Well, as we as milk producers are removing ourselves from that equation and turning over to you, players, okay? In Mud 19, almost no players will come with chemistry outside of team chemistry already equipped. Okay, I'm wondering if this were to see. Instead, you will have the option to upgrade that player, which opens up a chemistry slot and a bank full of available options. Let's do a very basic comment. So, they're going to give an example right in this paragraph. We're going to read it real fast. You acquire gold or core gold player. For those that don't know, you can get, like, I think, depending on how they do it this year, it could be a 70 to 79 is considered core gold. When you acquire him, he has nothing but his team chemistry equipped, but you will click the player and choose to upgrade him. But ooh, that's interesting. Upgrade him to tier 1. So they're really pushing this upgrade stuff this year. You unlock his scheme chemistry slot. From there, tab over and you'll see that you have a bank filled with all the available scheme. Okay, I don't know what I think. I don't like that. So is this all? Instead, you almost no players will come with chemistry already equipped. So, I don't know what to think about that, because in order to get a chemistry that you want, you have to upgrade. You have to invest into it. That sucks. I don't know what to think about that. Like, let's keep reading in. You get to choose which one to equip, and just as we've done with the upgrade tiers, you have the ability to remove or change chemistry. Okay, that's not bad. So I guess it's kind of balanced. If you have equipped balanced office but want to change it to go deep, that's new. Balanced offense is a new chemistry. I wonder what that's gonna be like. So yeah, right here I'm gonna show you guys right now. Balanced offense right there, and then go deep. That's a chemistry that's existed for a while. But balanced offense, that's new. Madden Ultimate Team wants to continue delivering more ways to let you personalize and customize your team and being able to choose your chemistry loadout, which is awesome. I think it's good, but I think it's going to have a little bit of tweaking. Okay. Don't know what that is. I don't know what any of these stand for. So there's new chemistries, or they just named it different. Okay, we're going to skip this. Wait. Threshold. Players will need to be a certain overall, have specific draft rate at a certain rating threshold. Oh, great. To have the ability to appear. Okay, it's worth noting that all players have the same chemistry options, especially when it comes to chemistry abilities. So they're bringing back thresholds. They're still in the game.